Okay, hold up. I'm just now seeing, like in clear letters, expires March 2020. Look at that. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I haven't sat down and filmed a video in a minute, so this is kind of weird, but today is going to be my project pan update number 2. So I'm officially like 6 months in, and honestly, this has taught me patience. This has taught me that makeup kind of lasts forever and there's no need to continually purchase shit. So here I am sitting down, letting you guys know all the products that I've already worked my way through, where I'm at. If you haven't seen my first update, you should go watch. And if you want to really get into it, you should watch my intro video that I kind of show you all the products that I very first used and how far I've come since then. So that actually is a good video to watch. I have worked my way through some things and I'm really excited to show y'all because it's been such a long time in the making. If you've not done Project Pan, maybe you should try it and see that when you buy something, you are gonna have that for like a year, if not more. It's kind of insane, and it's also taught me that like trial sizes are okay. I don't need to get like the jumbo size or the biggest thing and like always have that with me. Travel size is better for travel anyway. I'm gonna start with the things that I've completely used up because I'm most excited to show y'all those. First and foremost, I actually finished this not too long after my second update video, and that is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. As you can see, it's just been sitting there collecting dust for a while. There's like nothing even at the bottom anymore, so that has made me feel really good. I feel pretty solid that this is completely used up. It really wasn't tough to use this up because I really love the way this foundation feels and everything. I might repurchase it, but right now I just have a few other things that I want to work through first and try out first before I fully purchase another foundation, but we'll see because I did really like this one, but there are others I'd want to try, so I don't know. I have another face product. So this is my Smashbox primer. This is something I'll use every day, even if I'm only putting on like a little bit of concealer and powder, just because the way it like absorbs oil and smooths my pores, and it's just really great feeling on the skin. I even recommended this to my mom and she's obsessed with it now. This took me a lot longer to use up than I thought because I kind of use a lot of it. I use it every time I put on makeup, so I thought it was going to be gone way quicker, but I think I literally today, doing my makeup for this video, just squeezed out like the last little bit of it. I could be wrong, but it seems pretty done. So this is definitely something I will repurchase, but I don't think anytime soon. I'm using Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, and that acts as like a sunscreen and primer, so I want to give that a fair shot as a primer before I completely repurchase another product, knowing how long it lasts. I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Oh, here's another almost empty. This is a Makeup Forever Ultra HD Under Eye Concealer. This is something I will not repurchase. I've talked about it before. It's just really watery. Yeah, I really hate the packaging. So it is such a mess. Like I have many a time squeezed it and it's gone all over my pants, all over my mirror, all over my carpet, all over my floor. And it's just like not the easiest to work with, and it's really hard to tell how much I actually have left, but I feel like I'm at the very, very bottom. Like I might even consider this an empty because every time I squeeze some, like droplets come out. I think it's safe to say this is done. I'm gonna continue to use it until like the very, very, very last bit of it is completely done because it is so watery and like you really don't need a lot of it to use. Another empty. Wow, I'm just like really killing it this time around. 6 months in and finally things are starting to be empty. Like I don't know, in my mind I thought like I'm just gonna be like caking my face with makeup or something every day, which is not the case at all. I just really don't wear makeup every day like that, but when I do, I use like all of this stuff. So I don't know, it's been an interesting balance. It's like nice having a set kind of makeup routine with these products, but at the same time I just don't use them that often, so that's why I'm realizing like I don't need to be buying makeup like that, and it's just gonna take me forever to use anyway. So like makeup, you can't get me right now. Like I'm sorry, those marketing targeted ads, like not for me. You just can't get me. Anyway, moving on into my Naked little eyeshadow palette that I've had for just like a decade, it feels like. I hit pan on not 1, not 2, but 3 of these eyeshadows, which is kind of insane. And this one I'm making a sizable dent in, and I'm just barely getting into these two. I actually do use this highlight shade every day, and I'm really surprised it's not more worn down than it is, but that's just the nature of makeup. It is long lasting, so I'm really excited about hitting pan though on these three. I don't dip too often into the brown because it's a little darker than what I want, like just a natural kind of fresh face look. And then the black obviously is not something I'm always gravitating towards, but it is nice to do like a little bit of a wing here and just kind of like have it be messy, smoky, but naturally and nothing too crazy. But this is something like I will die when I finally finish. And I'm kind of thinking, even when I finish these three, this is still a really great highlight shade. This is a great kind of outer corner shade, and of course then you have black, which is just like so versatile. So I don't know, I think I'm just gonna continue trying to do eyeliner instead, and that will help me get through this palette a little bit faster. But it's been nice to just like know exactly what I'm gonna do with my eyes every day, that I do feel like putting on eyeshadow, so really into that. Also great for travel, has saved me so much, just like space saving, and it has every shade you need. Onto face, I'm using up this IT Cosmetics CC cream. It is not my shade. We went over this last time. It oxidizes like crazy. I literally worked it all the way down to my neck. This shirt probably has like tons of makeup on it, but like you see that compared to like that and that, like this is not my color. Once it hits like summer, maybe that'll change, and I'll just like bring this to the beach and like slather it on my face and just get rid of it, because I like the way it makes my skin look like in pictures and stuff, but in person it's just really heavy feeling. Like I might even go wash my face after this video because I'm like gonna go study and I don't want to sit with like makeup on my face for that long. But it is SPF 50 plus, so that's really nice. At the same time though, it's just like oxidized too much, it's too thick, I sweat it off, it makes me feel cakey and gross. So I just really want to use this up. That's really all I can say. It was here, I had like maybe about half a tube left, and I think I have under a quarter of a tube left, so I'm gonna work through it. My beauty blender sponge really likes to just soak all the product up, so I feel like I'll get through it even faster. But I use about like a half a pump to a pump a day. The packaging is like completely disintegrating onto my fingers and stuff right now, so that's great. It's just like kind of tacky, kind of sticky, and it's just something I would gravitate towards more in the summer, but the feeling that it has, the sticky, tacky cakiness, doesn't even make me want to touch it in the summer because I'm like sweating so much. But yeah, that's just me complaining. I will not be repurchasing at all. Keeping with face, this is the Fenty stick. I feel like I've definitely made a lot of progress with this one over the past few months because I've just gotten in the habit of like contouring now. Sometimes I'll overdo it. Like today I feel like I kind of overdid it. My face might look kind of like muddy and cakey and just a little bit too much of everything right now, but I got overexcited. It's something that I don't necessarily need in my routine every day, but since I have it, I'm gonna use it and all that jazz. But yeah, I feel like I definitely will finish this up in the next like 6 months or so. I'm also working my way through this Laura Geller highlighter, which compared to last time, it does not look like I've made any progress at all. And I guess I attribute that to the fact that I don't slather highlighter on my face. Like with the contour, there's so many places to put it. With the highlighter, I just kind of keep it really simple, I guess. Like I don't overdo it. I don't want to look like a strobe light, and I don't want to look like a grease ball. So I really try to rein it in. But yeah, I don't know. This is something I thought I was gonna just use up way quicker, but guess not. But I've used a lot of it. I've used almost all of it. This is what it looks like when it's in the tube. So I mean, I've definitely done some damage. Last face product, I'm sick and tired of this goddamn little liquid tint. It is the Benda tint. It is on its last like stretch, I'm pretty sure. This will not last me past 6 months, and that is a promise. I will not allow it to last me past 6 months, but I've used this every day. I'm even starting to use like a lot more of it on my cheeks. I just like swipe, 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 rub, 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 swipe, 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 rub, 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 and I'll go over the nose, I'll do the lips. I'm like, where else can I put this that it'll look nice and normal? I don't know. I'm really like, this little guy has lasted me so ridiculously long. I'm just shocked. I'm appalled, and you know, didn't know what I was getting myself into, basically. But can't wait for this to be used up. It's got like just like the tiniest little bit to go, so I think it'll be done sometime soon, hopefully. You guys know I've been working on this Tarte eyebrow pomade for the longest, and this is just another thing that is lasting me so incredibly long. There's obviously like a pretty decent dent in there, and I am using up like more towards the middle, so it's I guess harder to see like overall how much I've used, but I don't know. I'm just like so thankful this is my actual shade, because I remember when I first bought it I was like a little unsure if it was gonna like match me, and then I would have been stuck with this, but it does match. Ooh, it's actually about to come out. Look how much of this is left. Like, this is a huge nug of just eyebrow pomade. Like, how am I ever going to use all of this? I don't know. This might be something that's in my project pan videos in like 5 years. Tarte, you really outdid yourself in terms of longevity. This is something I introduced in my last video, and that is a sample size of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's what I have on right now. This is just such an easy little grab and go-to color. I put it in my bag if I'm like gonna go party or something, and it's just so small and cute and tiny. It smells and tastes good, and it's just such a good color for anything. Like, I think it's an everyday color, it's an evening color, it's like a business interview color, it's everything. It's just a great color. Say color again. This has been really easy to use. I think I'll get through this pretty quickly, and I do love like really over applying it and just kind of letting it bleed out a little bit and be kind of not messy, but like a little bit like overdone. I think that's good for me, since I am not blessed in the lip plumpness department, but it has been a nice little addition just to hold together a look, because when your lips aren't done, it just gives you a different vibe. But when your lips are done, you're just like, yes, I am polished today. So I've used up 3 so far. I mean, definitely you've used up 2, and I'm just gonna say I've used up this one because there's barely anything left. It's not gonna make it to the next video. These are Makeup Forever. This is Smashbox. So it's kind of funny, like I do remember when I bought all of these, and I remember it being like kind of a big deal. I was like, I'm getting into high-end makeup. Little did I know it was gonna last me for so long. Like, I remember buying this in fall 2019. Like, specifically. Why do I remember that? I don't know, but I do, and I'm pretty sure I bought this at the same time to go together, and I've honestly been using Smashbox primer since I was like 15 or 16, so yeah. But you know what that means? I have to introduce 3 more. So I am going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and add a blush to what I'm doing. So today I used the Benetton at the bottom, and then I put on this blusher on the top, and it's literally sticky, covered in hairspray and gunk, who knows, but it is a sample size Bare Minerals in the shade The One. So it's just a really cute pink color. I think it's going to be great for summer, just something I can like pop on top, and it's nothing crazy. There's not a lot of like shimmer or glitter, so it's not gonna overdo it with the Benetton. I think they really complement each other, so you have like kind of like the glow from within with the like creamy watery Benetton, and just like solidifying that on top with this pink color. I'm into it, and it's got a really nice mirror, so it's definitely something I could take with me just to always have like a nice mirror with me. I'm pretty sure this is a sample size. You know what, actually I don't think this is a sample size, because that would be really impressive for a sample. I feel like it's a full size. Like, I don't know, that looks full size to me, but also it doesn't. I'm not sure. I think the size of the mirror is really what's throwing me off, but no, I'm excited to use this. I think it's so adorable and just not over the top, and blush can really change your look. I don't know. Like, I love putting on blush. For my Sephora birthday gift, because I've been buying skincare from there, of course, I ended up getting like a Laura Mercier little travel kit with like the translucent powder, which I've been kind of using, but also this Caviar Stick eye color. This is in Strapless, and it's like a kind of purpley bronzy color. I've worn this before, like all over the lid, and I've been really into it. God, my hand is so pale. Like, ew. And it just gives me like something a little deeper and darker, and there's a lot of it. This is a pretty nice sample size, and I've always been like, oh my god, I can't wait to get like an eyelid stick and just like put that all over and call it a day, like with my eye look. So this is gonna be really good for summer. I love cream products for the summer. They don't sit too heavy, and they don't draw attention to like any dry spots I have. And lastly, to kind of pair with my Tarte eyebrow pomade and to kind of graduate from my e.l.f. brow gel, I'm using the Refi Beauty brow sculpt. I could not remember the name of it. But this has been a really amazing product for like holding my brows in place. It's just something I've been really into. So the thing is, I know I love e.l.f. and I'm always like, oh my god, it's so cheap, whatever, but I kept buying those like double-sided gel things, and like the hold isn't that great, let's be honest. It's like a $3 product, but I was also going through them so quickly. I was like, I might as well just invest in something that isn't going to create as much waste and is going to hold my brows in a way better place. So I kind of bit the bullet a little bit. I've been like, oh, I'm just gonna try it, I'm just gonna get it. And one day I was in Sephora buying, you know, skincare or whatever, as one does, and ended up picking this up. And at first I was like, oh my god, wait, that's so cool. It's like a clear gel, but it's like white, so it's almost like paste. It's kind of like cement. And when they say lamination brow, like you can really achieve that like laminated look. I mean, okay, honestly, now that I'm like letting my brows grow out and using the lamination kind of technique has been really fun to experiment and play with, because I know it's like the feather brow is like really trendy and stuff, so it's nice to just like do something different, keep it in place all day, really open up and lift your eyes and stuff. And I'm an idiot because at first I was like, oh wow, like how can I get the lamination if it only comes with like the wand? And turns out all you have to do is like lift the cap, and boom, you have a whole tool. I don't know if you guys use this, but I use it with the Tarte pomade, and my issue is that I'll do the pomade and then I'll do the lamination, and then I have pomade like all here, like above my brows, and it's still sticky. So I normally put it on before my foundation, but sometimes putting foundation on top of it, just like it's like glue basically showing through. So if you guys use this with a pomade or with any other brow coloring like brow powder, what do you do after you apply it? Do you like take a Q-tip and like wipe it away? Do you take a makeup wipe or water or something? Let me know, because I'm still kind of like struggling with that. That is going to be what I'm adding to my project pan. If you guys are this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. That's going to be all today. If you like project pan, let me know down below in the comments if you're participating. I appreciate you so very much. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I post just about every Sunday. I do have finals next week, so may or may not be a video coming up. I'm not 100% decided if I'm gonna have the time to. Okay, hold up. I remember like looking for the expiration date for this, and I'm just now seeing like in clear letters, expires March 2020. Comment down below if I should throw this out or not. Oh my god. Oops. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I see my analytics. I see like 95% of y'all are not subscribed, so make it make sense. Hit the button. It's free. Sign up with an account. I will see y'all in my next video. Until then, you can follow me on Instagram or Spotify if you're into that. I'll catch you later. Bye.